Hello everyone and welcome back to Math Merit. Today we are continuing with concept number 4. And as you can see, there's a lot of writing implied today. So please make sure you have your pencil and paper ready to take note. Now, what you see on the board right here is a word problem where we're going to figure out what equations we're going to use and how we're going to get to the process of using elimination to solve a system. Okay? So the word problem reads, the theater club sells a total of 101 tickets to its first play. A student ticket is $1. An adult ticket is $2.50. Total ticket sales are $164. How many students' tickets are sold? Okay, key information that we have in our word problem. There was a total of 101 tickets sold. And each student ticket is $1 and each adult ticket is $2.50. Now, there was a total sale of $164. Just naming the important key parts of what we need to know. Okay? So, the variables we're going to be using are A and S. A is going to represent the number of tickets sold, the number of adult tickets sold. And S is going to represent the number of student tickets sold. Meaning that they both represent a value that we don't know. Okay? That's why they're called variables. Anyways. So our two equations are going to look like this. The first equation is going to represent the total number of tickets, which means that number A plus number S equals 101 tickets, which means that number of adult tickets sold plus number of student tickets sold equals 101 tickets. We're also going to make an equation to see total ticket sales. Now, we know each adult ticket was $2.50. It would be written like this, 2.5. And we're going to add that to just S. Remember, whenever you have a variable, there's always an invisible one in front of it. And how much was a student ticket? $1. So that's why you see the S alone. And it's going to be equals 164. I forgot my 4 right there. Okay? So, we have our two equations right here. Now that we have both of our equations, we're going to go ahead and place one on top of the other so we can work them out and use our process of elimination. So you can see how it's going to work out. We have A plus S is equal to 101, and under it we're going to put 2.5A plus S is equal to 164. Now, we're going to be subtracting these two equations, like this, top to bottom. Now, first off, let's start off by eliminating S. Why are we going to eliminate S? Because if you subtract S from S, it automatically equals 0 anyways. So we're just going to cross this out, okay? Now, we're going to be subtracting 1A from 2.5A. That is going to give us negative 1.5A. Why negative? Because the negative sign is in front of the 2.5, which is a bigger number. Okay? Now, we crossed out S, so it's automatically 0, so there's no point in writing it down here. And now we're going to subtract 101 and 164. That will give us a total of negative 63. Why negative? Again, our bigger numbers on the bottom and the subtraction sign is in front of it. So our answer will be automatically negative. Now this looks like a one-sided equation, and we're going to solve it as such. We're going to take the negative 1.5 and divide it on both sides so we can solve for a. Now you can go ahead and use your calculator for this if you need to, but negative 1.5 goes into negative 63 42 times. Okay? And our 42 is positive because we are dividing negative and a negative, and whenever we divide negative and negative, our answer is positive. So, we have a value for adult tickets. There was a total of 42 adult tickets sold. Okay? Our next step is to take the value for A and plug it into one of the equations and try to figure out how many student tickets were sold. So now we're going to plug in 42 for A and solve for S. Let me make some. I went ahead and erased a couple things off the board, so please make sure you include everything that was on the board in your notes. Okay, just because I don't have it on the other side of the board where I can continue writing, otherwise I would leave everything up. But remember, it is very important that you take notes of everything that is on the board. Okay, now the equations we're going to go with is A plus S equals 101. So we're going to be plugging in 42 for the value of A. So we're going to do 42 plus S is equal to 101. That means that we are going to be doing a multi-step equation. Well, it's actually not a multi-step equation because it is only one step. We're going to be subtracting 42 to both sides in order to get S alone, and 101 minus 42, 59. That means that a total of 59 student tickets were sold. So does that answer the question that we were asking? Let's try and figure it out. What was the question? Question number word problem was, how many student tickets were sold? By using the process of elimination, we came up to the conclusion that there was a total of 59 tickets sold. Did that make sense to everybody? Let's move on into your assignment for today. For your assignment today, I'm not going to have you guys solve a whole nother word problem because it can be very extensive, but I am going to have you guys solve this system by using the process of elimination. If you have any questions on what steps to take, please don't hesitate and ask. I'm here to help if you have any questions. Now, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to be hearing back from everyone very, very, very soon. Goodbye.